let's get on to the daily fix for today.
Daily Fix.
Daily Fix.
Daily Fix.
Daily Fix.
Well, as name goes, it's a thingy to fix your daily, wahala, I would say. But it's a daily fixer, and this is by Richard Akita, personal development coach. He's also an author. You can find Daily Fix on africaglobalradio.com on the Daily Fix section. All you need to do is scroll down bottom left corner, not the extreme corner, but bottom left. You find it there. Or when you visit richardakita.com. Today, it says that significance is relevant on time. Significance is relevant on time. Absolutely. Something that's very much needed, the most of urgent need. You bring it, and let's say something is needed at the hospital to save someone's life, and you bring it a minute later, and the person loses his life, or something, worrying happens. You realize that, no, in as much as you brought what can actually save the situation at that time, it becomes, useless, unfortunately. So yeah, at a certain point in time when something is urgently needed, trust me, it should be available at that time. Not a second late. Not a second late, because it loses the value. It loses the reason why it's there in the first place. That's the thing. So let's make efforts to attend to certain issues, the way they need to be attended to. Not, okay, let's just give it. No, it doesn't need that time. Right, let me hear Epi, then I move to Mommy.
What I'll say is, if you're talking about relevance, it means something is being considered. And then if you want to look at something that is relevant to the situation, look at something that is closely related to the situation. Now, the importance of something is based on the timing. If you're dealing with something and you get a timely advice or a relevant advice, it means that the advice came in time. But then it also came in relation to what you're dealing with. So if you want to know the importance of an action or a decision, first off, is based on the time in which it comes. I mean, if you need something done by 1, and probably one of your people is delaying or your caterer is unable to make it on time, and you have somebody who's going to be able to pick it up and bring it on time. Now, if she's able to deliver the cake, let's say it's a word, she's able to deliver the cake, which is supposed to be there at 1, around 2, as much as probably she might have gone through everything she did to get it there, it's not significant anymore, because the relevant was supposed to be on time.
Okay.
But if you're able to get somebody to intervene and be like, okay, I can go get it and bring it up, and through everything, the person gets it there on time, it becomes the person's actions become relevant, because then they've been able to see what was significantly needed in that time.
At that time. Great, Epi. Let's hear you.
I agree with Epi. I'll stand with her today.
Okay, you stand with it.
Please don't stand with me.
Oh.
Please don't.
Things fall apart all of a
You
sudden.
have stood with me.
You always beat me for standing with you.
I
Don't stand
beat
with
you.
me.
We
Don't stand.
we-
I want you
don't
to
do
build
that.
a
I'm not
land on your
violent per
own.
se. I don't-
Don't make me laugh.
Wow. Anyway, well, let's hear you. You
Like
still
I
stand
said,
with her?
I agree with her
All
in
right.
the sense that if something is deemed as significant, it is significant in a certain space or in a certain time.
Right?
And if that time passes, it ceases to be significant.
True.
So when people are counting on us to do things for them, we should do it when they need us.
Exactly.
Because I might need your help now, and maybe you could decide, maybe it's not important to you, so you decide I'll do it later. But for me, it's important. So we should be there for people, or we should do things when it is needed to be done.
Okay.
And
Great.
not wait, not say, oh, I have a lot of time, so
Yeah.
let me just wait a little. For all you know, it could be life and death.
I think even to ourselves, sometimes procrastination becomes so too many times.
Sometimes
that-
there are things you can procrastinate on, and there are things you
You
absolutely
cannot.
cannot.
The thing is, you find people still procrastinating on things that they're not supposed to.
That is because it might not be important to them, but for all you know, it could be important to somebody
Absolutely.
else, or to a certain situation, or to anything.
Right. Thank you. I wonder why Abraham was nodding his head. It's like he agrees with you. Have you ever been a victim of that? Anyway, the show is Africa Daily on Africa Global Radio Live on africaglobalradio.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Africa Global Radio. Right about now, we are live, or the playback will be available on africaglobalradio.com on demand. I am Barry Musa. Welcome. Let's get on to our first song for today. This is by Spinal DJ featuring, well, he calls himself Six Slack. he calls himself Black. I call him Six Slack. If it's just DFI boy DML. Siri, remix version. We'll be right back for the good.